The Monty and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
Good to go.
If I do it now, I'll have to get off the air, so I'll wait till I'm done.
Do it afterwards. And do it with 5 Mile Radius. Dude, you pick up lunch for $3, dude. It's money. All right, man. Little wrestler talk. We had All Out, the violent Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley angle, and Swerve Strickland and Hangman. You saw that with the needle and the bag.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the wrestling violence, my friend?
I don't care. That's what they want to do.
Wait a minute. That's what you're going to leave. Dude, they're trying to. I know it's make-believe wrestling. They're trying to commit murder at a pay-per-view.
Do I think that that's absolutely stupid, what you're showing me on the screen? Yeah, I think that that's absolutely stupid. But growing up having ECW as my favorite company, you asked me about the violence level. This is dumb. They shouldn't be doing that. Obviously, that's fucking dumb. But as far as the violence goes, I'm not crying a river. If they want to get as violent as they want, that's fine. But murder? No, I'll pass on that. I'm with you.
When I saw it, I said, this is just, like you said, dumb. But now you're using needles and bags and all this other come on, man. Well, I mean, it's no longer wrestling anymore. You know, you're literally committing murder. Like okay. I know it's you're committing murder. You're doing a movie about trying to commit murder at a wrestling match.
Right.
You're burning down people's houses.
Right.
It's stupid. It's now gone beyond stupidity.
I find, what are the AEW marks saying about it? Are they all for it? Have you heard anybody defending it?
I actually have heard mixed reviews, man, to be honest with you. I don't think at any point that anyone is in love with it. I think it like you said, it's just stupid. Also, Mercedes Monet, one of my favorites, was asked what she thought about the violence in AEW. And she said, let's face it, wrestling's a multi-generational. When I do signings, I greet so many parents and their children. Growing up, I didn't have a father, so especially warms my heart to meet families and hear how much their wrestling and viewing experience mean to them. Yeah. Then again, there's an audience that loves the extreme, and you want to cater to them too. Thoughts on that comment?
Well, the only thing extreme in that comment is the fact that she charges those parents and children a fortune just to talk to her for 5 seconds.
Dude, fucking love that comment. That is the best comment of the night. We need to tag that comment.
How about that?
That is extreme. That is extreme.
I didn't have a father growing up. That'll be $500.
I'll go back to when we went on our rant about AJ Lee, right? $999 for an autograph, can't be personalized, and a picture coming from AJ Lee, who grew up in a motel room. Right. And if it wasn't for normal people, right? There's no guessing. She grew up in a motel room.
Did she?
Right? Okay. Normal people. If Lita would have charged $999, where would AJ be Lee? She wouldn't be married to CM Punk. She wouldn't be rich. So give it a break. Seriously.
Right. I agree.
The only thing extreme is the autographs that she charges.
Yeah. Well, that's the truth, you know. And again, as far as violence goes, come on, guys. You should know the line. Listen, the burning down of a house, the sticking, suffocating people live on television, going back to when Triple H jumped into the casket dressed as Kane with a dead body. There's things you just should know are dumb. Don't do them. It's that simple. You think it would be common sense, honestly.
Well, speaking of the debate, that's what I meant to say. I felt like I was watching a wrestling.
You were.
Back and forth. It was like he would say something, she would laugh.
That's
it was like it was wrestling. It was like, what are we doing here?
That's what this has become. The whole thing's a show. It's all a show. I don't believe anything I see anymore. Tell you the truth, half of it, at least half of it, I don't believe anymore. It's all nonsense. It's a show.
Let me ask you something. You know what, RJ Hudson? I'm gonna put that up top. I'm learning here, buddy. RJ Hudson says
RJ.
next to Katie Vick, next week Katie Vick is all elite. What was worse, the
Yeah.
burning down the house, Katie Vick, or the bag over the head?
Nothing will ever be worse than Katie Vick because
Wow,
you
really?
jumped. No, Katie Vick almost made me stop. All right, this crap that AEW did, I'm already indifferent to AEW, and I think that's a complete joke what they did there, with what you showed me there. But Katie Vick made me almost stop wrestling completely. What are you doing? First of all, the storyline was torture to begin with, and then you're getting into a casket, pretending to have sex with a dead body. How fucking off are you to approve of that, Vince? Because that's Vince. Okay, Vince, as genius as Vince has done things from time to time that have made me want to go, all right, I'm done with this carnival for now. You know, I really came close with the Katie Vick thing. I really did. I came close. I was like, man, you have annoyed me on such a level, but I let it go. You know, I mean, I was like, because they didn't stay with it. They obviously got backlash and they stopped. But it's just you got to know. You got to know when things are that dumb that you just shouldn't do them. Period. You know. Then there's times where I feel like it was an overly sensitive thing, and a guy's career got completely ruined. Like, you know, Muhammad Hassan, who was so great at what he did. He really was. When you look back at his short time as Muhammad, he was really, really good at that. It's not his fault. We
So
can't do
wait a minute. So let me
we
ask you
can't
something.
do that anymore.
Would you
I
think a
mean,
fan would you think a fan that overreacts and thinks it's out of control? Like,
yeah.
okay, so are we being snowflakes by saying this is ridiculous? You're putting a bag over a man's head and trying to kill him?
No, we're not being snowflakes if we really feel that this is definitely stepping over the line. It doesn't make you a snowflake. What makes most people snowflakes is they get angry if their toe gets stubbed.
Right.
This is something that's much deeper than that. This is something like showing an assimilated murder on television. This is pro wrestling. I don't want to watch murders.
Right.
I want to watch brawls. I want to
Yeah.
watch, like the Roman Coliseum minus the real death. I want to see
Well,
that, but I
again,
don't want
we
to,
know it's fake wrestling, bro, but we should there should be some
scripted. You
realism
stop with
to
that
it.
F word. That's a
Well,
terrible
whatever.
thing of
Okay.
you. Go ahead.
Whatever. But
I
the
know.
the
Go
point of
ahead.
the point of the matter is like
Yeah.
at some point you got to stop. Like you're committing murder. I mean, it's
Right.
stupid. I mean,
It
it
is
comes to a
stupid.
point. Someone, I even had problems when Triple H used to bring in a hammer, or they used to
Right.
bring in a bat and hit each other. You're
Right.
hitting someone with a bat. You're gonna
Yeah.
kill someone. It's
You're
like, come
hitting
on, this is
someone with a
dumb.
sledgehammer.
Exactly. It's
You're
stupid.
dead. Oh,
It's
but
dumb.
I cut the end and I hit him in the belly. Oh, okay. So you only exploded his colon and his small intestine. I mean,
Wait, good,
you
good.
know,
Look what Foxy says.
what's
What
Foxy
about when
got?
Morocco hung Steamboat over the top rope?
Right. Right.
But that wasn't committing murder, though.
No, because it was so. You know what? It is a little different than putting a bag over
Yes,
somebody's
it
head.
is. No, it's
And
not a little different. It's a lot different,
it
Jimmy.
is a lot.
It's a
It
lot
is a lot.
different.
It is a lot different. And at no point did I really ever feel, even back in the, oh my God, he's going to die. They got to let him go.
Yeah, right.
I
Exactly.
wasn't thinking that. But I understand. I understand why he would say that. By the way, was it Luce's birthday recently?